My child, before you do anything else, pause and breathe. Not automatically, but sacredly. The breath in your lungs is proof that you are still here, that I am still near, and that something inside you is alive today. Today, the world celebrates a historical day of hope and redemption. For me, this day is more than a memory. It's a declaration, a call, a whisper to your soul. It's a holy disruption to everything within you that has been settling, numbing, and shrinking. I didn't rise from the grave for a symbol. I got up for you. There have been seasons where you felt something inside you had died, moments when your faith was buried under disappointment, your joy stolen by silence, and your hope crushed under reality. Maybe you've learned to live numb, walking with your head up while your heart quietly gave up. But I came to tell you that this state of spiritual sleep is not your future. This survival mode is not your identity. I stepped into death so you would never have to live as though you're dying on the inside. When I rose, everything in you was called to rise with me. You didn't arrive here by accident or chance. It was my spirit calling to you, drawing you even when you didn't realize it. Right now, I'm confronting what you buried, awakening what you silenced, and reminding you that there is still more. This isn't the end. It's the resurrection of everything you thought had no future. You've gone through the motions, smiled when you felt broken, and kept moving even though something deep inside you slowed to a stop. I saw that. I never looked away. I never called your numbness rebellion. I called it survival. And now I call you back, not just to feel again, but to live again, to breathe again, to believe again. I didn't stay in the grave, and neither will you. I didn't endure the cross so you would learn to manage pain without healing. I didn't roll the stone away just to make history. I did it to make space for you to come out too. Out of the guilt, out of the fear, out of the cycle of almost getting better, but never fully rising. I didn't come to make you a better version of your broken self. I came to make you new. There's a reason you felt the pull lately, the inner tug that says there's something more. That's not emotional pressure. That's me. That's your soul hearing the sound of resurrection and realizing it's your name being called. You were not created to stay in the tomb of your disappointment. You were not designed to adjust to emptiness. You were born to rise. I know you're tired. You've waited a long time, carried things no one saw, been faithful when no one affirmed you, and prayed prayers that didn't seem to land. You've wondered, God, do you still want to use me? Do you still see me? Am I still chosen? Let me answer those questions once and for all. Yes, I see you. Yes, I chose you. Yes, I still have plans for you. And no, I have never changed my mind. I've been close the whole time. Even when you stopped expecting me to show up. Even when you couldn't feel me. Even when you thought you had failed too much. I didn't come just to redeem the clean, the qualified, the ones who never wavered. I came for the tired, the doubters, the messy, the ones who've been through hell and still whisper, God, if you're there, I want to believe again. I came for you. So today, this Resurrection Sunday, I say with all the authority of heaven, get up, not in your own strength, but in mine. Get up, not because the weight has disappeared, but because my spirit is lifting you from beneath it. Get up, not because you feel ready, but because I am calling you out. Come out of the grave of your past. Come out of the shame. Come out of what was never meant to define you. Come out and walk into the life I died to give you. This is not the end of your story. It's not a continuation of defeat. It's the beginning of becoming. Today, I'm not asking you to figure it all out. I'm just asking you to respond, to breathe again, to let your soul answer, yes, I hear you. I'm ready to rise. That's all I need, a whisper of surrender, a flicker of faith. I'll do the rest. I'll restore. I'll rebuild. I'll resurrect. Here it is, your awakening, your resurrection moment, your invitation to live again. The stone is rolled away, the grave is empty, and I'm still speaking. I got up so you could rise, my child. I know what you're carrying, not just the visible weight, but the quiet, hidden heaviness, the inner tug of war between what you believe in your spirit and what you feel in your flesh. You've walked through seasons where it felt easier to serve me from a distance than to come close with your whole heart. Not because you didn't want me, but because part of you wasn't sure I still wanted you. But hear me now. I never stopped wanting you. There's nothing about you that surprises me, not the doubts you've wrestled with in silence, not the choices you regret, but still don't talk about, not the anger you've buried under performance, or the exhaustion you've tried to numb with distraction. I see it all, and still, I choose you. Still, I wait. Still, I draw near. I've never been drawn to you because of your strength. I've always been drawn by your honesty, your authenticity, your willingness to bring me the raw, unfiltered parts of your life, even when you don't have the words for them. It's there, in that space between what you show others and what you hide from yourself, that I speak the loudest. You are mine, and you are still wanted. You've heard so many voices trying to define your worth, some subtle, some loud, some even spiritual in tone, but void of my truth. You've been told you need to earn your place in my presence, that you have to be more disciplined, more clean, more pure, more consistent before I can use you again. But I never required perfection to begin with. I didn't wait for Peter to become consistent before I called him to lead. I didn't ask Mary Magdalene to be free of her past before I invited her to follow. I didn't wait for you to be perfect. I came for you while you were still in the middle of the process. I don't call the polished, I call the real.